Good morning, good morning. I always amaze myself that I can press the broadcast button at 7. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. If you guys knew what my mornings look like, you would be, wow, how did you do that? Nothing but God, honey, nothing but God. So I thank you. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me, Embrace TV. This is our version of the Word of the Day, episode number 31. We've completed a whole month. Can you believe that January is like gone? This is crazy. I mean, is this going so fast? Is it just me? Hi, I'm Darissa, and I am the CEO and founder of God's Chosen Vessels, and I am also the creator of the Embrace Formula. Thank you for joining me this morning. We are about to have our word of the day, and this is not to take the place of your daily devotion or your prayer time with the Lord. This is simply an exercise where we practice our perception. We practice shaping our perception and having a positive outlook on life when things come our way suddenly, unexpectedly, things that don't always feel good, that are confusing or depressing. What we do is we're trying to get into the mindset of looking at things like this is allowed. And so God has a plan and a purpose. What am I supposed to learn from this? And just to think positive and not to panic, and forget who's really in charge and whose we are. So what we do is we grab a word from this class. Good morning, good morning. Hey, Phyllis. Good morning, my sister. Good to see you here this morning. So we were just starting. And so we pull a word from this glass, and some of the words are nice and positive, and then some of the words are not so nice and positive. And so the what we want to do is we want to bring our first thought to mind. And if it isn't a good thought or a positive thought, we want to, rein that thing in and learn how to flip it. Good morning, C Stone. Thank you for joining. And so that's what we do. So far, we have had some very interesting words that have led to some very interesting thoughts. So I'm interested in your thoughts. What I do after the scope is what I do is I will go and I will post it on the Facebook page is the Embrace Formula. And then you can share your comments and your words and your thoughts, okay? And so that's what we do. So thank you, Facebook family, and thank you, Periscope family, for joining this morning. I really appreciate you. I know it's early and some people have a lot of things to do, but I thank you for coming in and sharing the love and sharing and giving me hearts. Follow me if you aren't following me, and then let's do this together every morning. I've committed to 365 days, and so today is day 31. Yay! We did it. We're doing this. We're doing this thing together. So let's pull our word. Let's get started. And let's see what the Lord has in store for us today. Oh my gosh. Okay. Our word is dare. Dare is our word. Dare. The first thing that came to my mind was dare to be different. That was the first thing that came to my mind. In this day and age, it's going to take a lot of this to get some things done. We have a lot of things going on in the world. There's a lot of difference of opinions, and there's a lot of anxiety, and there's a lot of anger. There's a lot of feelings of depression. There's a lot of people who are feeling left out. Then there's some people who feel accomplished and they feel in control and they're feeling really happy about themselves. It's going to take a lot of doing to come to a meeting of the minds. That's the conclusion that I've come to. And I'm not being specific because there's so many issues going on right now. There's just not one. There's issues when it comes to religion. There's issues when it comes to race. There's issues when it comes to gender. I think that pretty much covers it. That's really sad. But it is what it is, and so, I like this word dare because I think it's a challenge of sorts to dare to be different, to dare to be that person that stands up in a crowd of many who are saying one thing but you know in your heart of hearts, according to the word and to scripture, that thing is wrong. Are you going to be bold enough to stand up for what's right? Are you going to be bold enough, in spite of what the crowd says, to say, we have to be different. This is not right. Even if you have to stand alone. So, do you dare yourself, or do you dare yourself to be bold enough to be the peacemaker, to stand in the middle of the opposing sides and say, this is what we need to do. And if this is not what we're doing, then, let me help you come up with a solution. Being different, daring yourself to be different is challenging and scary, I would think, at the same time. In a lot of situations, like I said, a lot of things that are going on right now, it almost seems like we're going back to the 60s. I believe history repeats itself because people forget, or they allow themselves to forget, things going on. I was in a conversation the other day with someone, and I even compared it to the Holocaust because, this was the people that were persecuted because of their religious beliefs. And it's like, okay, are we doing this all over again? Are we really doing this? It's crazy. It's mind blowing. But we must dare to be different. We must dare to stand up for what's right, what's just, and what's fair, and what's kind, and what's loving. Because sometimes it seems these days that the people who stand up for those things, it seems like they are few, but according to my television and the marches and the protests that take place, I know that we aren't few. I know that. But sometimes it feels like, what is my voice? What is my one voice going to do? And this is what immediately comes to mind. I challenge myself. I dare you, Phyllis. I dare you, Coco. I dare you to be different. I dare you to be bold, and I dare you to stand up for what's right. I dare you to stand out of the crowd, and as the Bible says, be a peculiar people. Be a part of the peculiar people who aren't mindful of, what the crowd looks like and how they look amongst the crowd because they're standing up for right. So yeah, I guess this is more of a challenge word today. Dare, and I'm just saying, dare to be different, dare to be right, dare to be on the side of justice, on the side of, you say, what would Jesus do? So figure that thing out, and then do whatever he would do. I dare you. I dare you to figure out what he would do, what he would say, what would his response be to today's events. And I dare you to do that thing, whatever that thing is, pertaining to, whatever subject we're talking. Like I said, there's so many things that are being attacked right now, gender and religious beliefs and race. What would Jesus do? And I dare you to do that. I double dare you. I double dare you. You guys be blessed. Thank you for joining me today. Yeah, I'm going to take my own advice. Embrace your life and embrace your purpose. Thank you, Periscope family. Thank you, all of my Facebook family. Thank you for the love. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for the hearts. And you guys have a blessed day. Cherish your time. God gave you another chance to get it right. So don't blow it. Do the best you can. I dare you to be different. I dare you. Have a good one, y'all.